a different kind of before and after. PPE on and PPE off. Raw carnivore on day 20, January 2nd. No video, just a picture because I'm going to spend this evening eating in privacy with my wonderful boyfriend Billy and his kids. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's already January 3rd, and of course, we are going to get a morning run in. January 3rd, push-ups. Yay! Because life is more than fasting and carnivore. I'm sitting here in my new condo with a beautiful piece of artwork that my boyfriend bought. Isn't that beautiful? In our dining room. For a long time I lived in a crappy apartment. In Hyde Park, I love Hyde Park, but not that apartment, where sometimes the heat wouldn't turn on. It was a tiny, tiny space. I did not have a dining room. My bedroom was my dining room, living room. It was a small studio that I made work. And I am now in this big condo, lots of space, and I'm able to do things like just sit at a table and read my Chicago Tribune. Yeah. There is my, don't mind the mess, my boyfriend doing his work. Hello, so far away. So I'm just really thrilled to be here. But that is my Sunday morning. I'm also really digging having Sunday off. I usually work on Sundays. I worked yesterday in the COVID testing tents on Saturday. So it feels weird to be off on Sunday. Okay, I'll check in later. Bye. So in my past carnivore vids, you guys have seen me eat my dinner here. I know you guys thought I was a crazy rich Asian, but I'm not. And so this foldable table was what I would use to eat at. Sometimes me and my boyfriend, sometimes me and my son, sometimes me and my boyfriend and his kids at this little foldable table. But now we have an actual dining room table. Still not a crazy rich Asian, but you know what? I love this table.
Down this way, like
Mario's Butcher Shop.
yeah, that's right.
Lots of cheap, good stuff in here. Okay, I am at Mario's Butcher Shop. This is actually in Chicago, but it's a few blocks away from my Oak Park home. I cannot wait to eat my ribeye. That's only $8.99 a pound. So here is my omad meal today. 2 ribeye steaks, bacon ends and pieces, and 2 balut eggs that I got at Seafood City here in Chicago. Okay, here is ribeye. I got it on sale at Tony's in North Riverside. Actually, it was really, really inexpensive. $5.99 a pound. And of course, have to have bacon, sugar-free ends and pieces, cheaper than bacon. This is like dessert that I'm eating for dinner. So I have had people tell me how I eat is disgusting. I'm disgusting. Well, your Cheetos are disgusting. Why don't you tell me all the ingredients in your Cheetos or your Skittles? No, ground beef, it doesn't taste bad at all. In fact, depending on, where you get it, sometimes it could taste a little bland. I mean, this is $5.99. The Whole Foods ribeye was really good. I mean, this is still good, but gotta have a little bit of salt to it. I feel so connected to my Neanderthal ancestors. I did 23andMe, found out I have a lot of Neanderthal. I know people think it's mostly Europeans that have lots of Neanderthal. I have a lot more than most people. I'm not saying that's why I love to eat meat, but who knows? And yes, I'm going to eat both steaks. Ribeye is my favorite. on this piece I have to chew forces me to slow down my eating. I mentioned before that once a binge eater, one of the reasons why I went raw carnivore, it takes me a long time to finish my meal because I can even binge on healthy food. I have my theories about why that is. When I was binging on carbs, I'd eat 5 cans of frosting, a whole sheet cake, 6 muffins as big as your head, cupcakes as big as your head. Not mini cupcakes, big ones. And my stomach started to get used to that volume. So when I switched to keto and then carnivore, I didn't have the metabolic repercussions. And my weight was still going down, but it still wanted that volume that I had given it with carbs. My stomach said, give me all that volume, and I would end up being really tired after eating and just feel blah. Even if it was causing me weight issues. So going raw carnivore is really helping that. Sure, this looks like a lot of food, but it takes me a long time to eat this. If it was cooked, I could get it done in 10 minutes. Not so raw. So yes, if you're asking why are you going carnivore, many people have asked me, why do you eat that way? I am doing this to control my volume. It just forces me to slow and methodical when I eat. Eventually, I think I might not do as much salt. I notice I'm not putting salt on some of these pieces, and it's taking me a long time to eat them. I guess it makes it more palatable with salt. So I'm like, slower than with cooked, but faster than if I put in salt. I'm looking at the timer, it's almost like 10 minutes, but I still have more food to go. At 10 minutes, I'm going to take a little break and eat this next steak in privacy. And then I'll share more. Some people have told me, April, you're going to get fat eating all this meat. No, it's not the meat that gets you fat. It's the bread that gets you fat. The French fries that go with your burger, the chips, all the other things, crap that you eat with your meat, not the meat. Do I look like I'm big? No. Okay, I know you guys all want me to open up this egg. It's balut, a Filipino delicacy. Let's see what's in here. Oh, because I'm gonna, you can see me open it up. Oh, look, it's a duck. Let's put it stuck in here. Aha. I will eat it now. So there we go, our duck. Down the hatch. I'm such a messy eater. And that's eating nose to tail. My second duck egg. And if you're in Chicago, recommend Seafood City for all your balut duck egg needs. People thought eating a raw egg was not right. Please. You know what? Let's put some Redmond sea salt in there. Okay. Here I go. I'll try to be more ladylike this time. Thank you. Well, lady has her balut with a fork. Civilized, how civilized folk do it.
Just crack it in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm not gonna crack it in my mouth. That's what cavemen do. That red and sea salt adds just that little bit of oomph to it. Better than regular raw egg.
Chicken.
My boyfriend just gave me one of these.
Jonah.
Oh, Jonah Claws? Yeah, they're called Jonah Claws. So I'm going to eat this. This is cooked though, but it's alright. Most of it's raw, but my boyfriend, you steam these, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm going to have one of them. Boiled them. So I'm going to have one of these to add. Yummy. Not raw, but still good. I'm not going to say no to something my boyfriend made. And I love seafood.
I'm sharing.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
Sharing is caring.
So the Jonah Claws were really good. Not sure why they call these crab claws Jonah Claws, but really good. There's still some more meat in there. Get some of that out. Not that much meat. Okay. Ooh, looks good. My boyfriend has chicken.
Siblings of children with disabilities experience higher rates of anxiety and depression. Resco Village author has started a nonprofit to help.
When you're done reading that, I'll read it too. Sounds interesting.
Joe Biden's Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, has collected more than $7 million in speaking fees over the last 2 years.
What, how much?
$7 million. She's got a good agent, is what it is. From major financial firms and tech giants, including Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, and Google.
I'm available for raw carnivore speaking engagements.
Yeah.
Masked, of course. I'm not famous like that.
Someday. Could be the most famous carnivore ever.
Doubt it.
Everybody will be like, wow, I want to be just like April, who eats who's a raw carnivore. Are there other people like you? Other raw carnivores?
Well,
Raw carnivores?
well, I showed you that video of that, she's Filipina, condo.
Yes. Does she eat raw?
Yeah.
And carnivore.
I think she might have been the only one for a while. Then there's some guy from Sweden, I think. And another person I found, I think she's from Sweden too. But I'm sure everyone will think I'm copying. I'm not. I'm a big fan of Astrakhan. I'm a big fan. She's awesome. Very inspiring, but I'm not copying off her just because we're both Filipino. But I'm actually Filipino American. Someone in my sugar support group told me to try raw carnivore because I had value eating issues. And then I Googled and I found all these people that were raw carnivore. And she was one of them. She was very inspiring. But again, I'm not trying to copy her. But I am very much inspired by her. Sort of like when I ran a marathon. I ran it as Starbuck. The new version of Battlestar Galactica. And I ran the marathon as Starbuck. Had her tattoo and everything. And a lot of people don't know about Battlestar Galactica. But there were two people that did. They saw me because I dressed in uniform, and they called me Boomer. Just because I'm Asian like Boomer doesn't mean I was trying to be Boomer. My personality is more like Starbuck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the new reimagined version of Battlestar Galactica. It's best drama on TV. Yeah, I said it. Best drama.
Can you pass me a napkin?
Fine. Yeah.
Raw.
Yes, very raw.
Raw celery.
You can say that for Meatless Mondays. Just kidding. I'm not doing that. So people think after eating like this, I'm going to be in the bathroom forever. Actually, when I did raw vegan, that messed my stomach up. A fork. Wait, I don't need a fork. Oh well. Okay, you guys all have seen me eat bacon before, so I'm out. I'll see you on my next carnivore vid.